Oh, what's up, Rattlers? So, you know, it's cold, it's miserable, we're all locked down during this pandemic, and in Minnesota this time of year, it's super cold and there's not much to do, but, you know, one of the suckful things about this pandemic, other than everything else that sucks about it, is that you just can't go to the expos. I haven't done an expo since, I think, Australia last March. And so today, my local expo is happening here in Minnesota, but what's it like going to an expo during a pandemic? Is it safe? How do you do it? How do you do it safely? So I'm gonna go in and set up my table, and then we're gonna tour this expo here in Minnesota and see how to do an expo safely during a pandemic. I'm Dave Kaufman, and these are my reptile adventures.
At Rainbow Mealworms, we grow all our insects 100% naturally so that you get the freshest, most lively feeders on the market. So for all your reptile food needs, place your order today at rainbowmealworms.net.
All right, so I've got my table set up. I've already sold a snake. This is going to be a really awesome expo, but masks an absolute must for going to an expo during a pandemic. It's actually the law. That curve is going all the way down now because masks are actually working. So wear your mask if you're going to an expo, but I got my table set up here. I'll show you what I got here. Hand sanitizer is an absolute must, and it has to be at least 70% alcohol for it to be antiviral. I've got my new novel set up. If you would like to order my novel, that link is in the description below, but check this out. So I've got all the ball pythons left that I've been raising up because I couldn't do an expo, I couldn't ship, but we've got an orange dream pied right here that's a male, just fantastic looking snake. And I got a lot of pastel inchy pieds this year. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Here I've got my orange dream double het albino pied. These guys are gonna be powerhouses. I held back half of this clutch this year. A lot of visual orange dream pieds in this clutch that I held back. This girl right here is a leopard pied girl. She is just amazing. Orange dream het pied over here, another inchy pastel, and then a normal just beautiful pied here. This is all that I have left from this year, and hopefully I go home completely empty-handed. So look at this place. This place is huge. This is only the first room, tons of vendors. JSA is here, we'll talk to them later on. And then back in here is a whole nother room, and we're gonna explore all of this. All right, so we got all this cork here, but there's a special cork right over here. Tell me what is special about that cork.
It's so special that it just brings out my curves in my cork butt.
So one of the things that I really want to get more into in the future are geckos. And right over here at this table are some of the most amazing gargoyle geckos, and I think I may need to pick up 1 or 2 more. So this is Avery from Mesozoics, and look at these gargoyle geckos.
I know like a red stripe, like, so yeah, obviously it's a red stripe gargoyle. Everything that, I mean, like different degrees, like this right here is an offspring of his.
And now with gargoyle geckos, they're gonna get more red as they get older.
Yep, as he gets older, so I don't think as good as this one, but very similar. Yeah, they get more and more red as he gets older. They're pretty variable. I mean, I've seen multiple different shades. I mean, even like a darker red than this. Even lighter red. I mean, I've seen yellow ones online. Those yellow ones, I mean, those are, I think, really rare.
And then we have the blotched one over here. So this is another male breeder of yours.
Yep, I'll take him out. He's actually one of my favorites. If I had to pick my favorite between striped and blotches, I'm a blotch guy.
You're a blotch guy? See, I'm a stripe guy.
I'm just a blotch guy personally. I don't know, I just really like just the wackiness, I don't know, like randomness and everything like that. That's why I like it. So yeah, this is Chester. He's my male breeder. Yeah, no, I don't breed them until they get about like 2 years at 45 grams. That's what I do. That's how I prefer when I breed them.
Alright, so my friends Joe and Sheena from JSA is here, and they always have amazing ball pythons. Look at that awesomeness. So this is a pastel orange dream leopard yellow belly het clown 50% het pied. That is amazing. I love how the yellow belly interacts with the orange dream and the leopard in this. That creates just a crazy pattern. And what do I see? A little ringer there?
Yep, he'll probably prove out.
There it is. Fantastic. All right, amazing snake number one. Let's see what we got over here. Look at this, a banana cinnamon clown. So now with the cinnamon and the banana, with each shed, those purples are going to be more and more pronounced, would you think?
Yeah, for some reason with the darker genes getting into the banana, some of them just seem to almost have like a matte finish, almost kind of hypo-ish, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, the banana and the darker morphs definitely go well together.
It'd be even more incredible if this had pied in it, but that's just me.
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right. All right, so coming down on this end, you've got these pieds here, and of course, I'm a sucker for pieds. I'm a magnet for them. But man, look at this one. So this is a Mystic Orange Dream Pied. And look what Mystic does to that snake. I mean, I love the little borders around these saddles that creates. So now the only bummer with this snake is that...
Yeah, that's the bad thing, is if you try to produce the super Mystic pied, it ends up being an all-white snake with, with small eyes even. So even a genetic defect to it as well.
That is an amazing snake.
I actually really like this one just for such a simple...
So now this one's a Mojave Orange Dream het pied.
Yeah, but just two simple combinations just go together so well. Love how it all melts together.
Right.
Thinking Super Orange Dream, you know, on top of this with yellow belly and inchy.
Man, the sky's the limit.
Yep.
Well, obviously I see you every week because I'm up at your place every week. But it's really cool to, you know, see you at a show like this and actually see some of the snakes that I don't get to see when I'm up at your place. So thanks for showing those off, man. You always have the best stuff at these shows.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
All right, so this is Maddie. I just met you, but yeah, Maddie, that's how I know what your name is. So what did you pick up here at the expo?
So I have an albino female here.
All right, and then you got a clown male here. Look at that.
Look at his head stamp.
That head stamp is amazing.
I got these two snakes here at the expo, but don't tell my mom.
I think your mom's gonna find out eventually.
No, she won't know.
All right, so I just ran into this little rattler. What's your name?
Trey.
Trey, and what'd you get there?
Female pied het xanthic.
Wow, so that's a female pied het xanthic. And you got that one from JSA, you said?
Yep.
Fantastic snake. All right, so I don't just run into my fans here, I run into Clint's fans. So, what's your name?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, and what did you get here?
I got a little bearded dragon leatherback.
That's awesome, and can I congratulate you on that awesome hat?
Yes, you may.
Thank
you.
Fantastic. All right, so I just ran into these two rattlers. What's your name?
My name's August.
August.
Allison.
Allison, and what did you get here?
Pac-Man frogs.
Oh, look at those cool little guys. Those are great.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So we gotta do this like it's Corona, so I gotta stand behind you like 6 feet. There we go. All right, brother. You know, that's one of the things that really sucks about this is that I love meeting all of you guys here at these expos. It's one of the reasons why I love doing expos, but during this damn pandemic, all the selfies that I really enjoy taking with you guys, they're so awkward. Oh, I can't wait for this thing to be over. All right, so the fire alarm is going off here, and Nobody's doing anything.
Do not use the elevator.
So apparently this fire alarm is because there's construction downstairs. I can't smell a thing with this mask on. I don't even smell smoke or whatever. I don't feel any warmer. So I don't know if there's a real fire going on or not. But everybody's just kind of standing around looking at each other. But until they shove us out the door, we're going to continue to tour this expo. So the last time that I filmed at this expo, over at Lots of Balls, I was introduced to a ball python that is one of a kind. It's a paradox. As you guys may know, I am a sucker for paradox ball pythons. So I'm gonna head over to Lots of Balls table and do a follow-up on this really amazing ball python. So take a look at this snake. This is a bamboo butter, and I've met this snake again the last time that I did this expo, but man, this is an amazing snake. And you know, when you take a bamboo and breed it to the butter or lesser complex, you often get an all-white snake. But what happened with this snake is, look at this. We've got this paradoxing going on towards the back. So you've got this all-white snake with paradoxing towards the back, which is very unique for a bamboo butter cross. But what's interesting about these paradox markings is that in and of itself, it doesn't look like bamboo and it doesn't look like butter. This is just an amazingly unique snake. And it's so good to see this guy alive and well and on display here at Lots of Balls table. So who doesn't love bearded dragons? Well, right over here at LDR Reptiles, he has some of the coolest bearded dragons that are found at this expo. All right, so this is Liam here at LD Reptiles, and you have some amazing bearded dragons.
Thank you.
Everybody loves bearded dragons. We've got to check some of these out.
Of course. The one I have here that's usually a fan favorite that everybody loves is the regular Zero. A lot of people always think that, I always think the ones that, the gray ones get overlooked. I think that everyone always wants the white ones, but everyone underestimates this. I think these are going to be phenomenal once they get bigger. The color is just going to be fantastic. So this is the only male that I got. The only way to actually properly produce these is the head-to-head. You don't want to do a visual to head. You don't want to do a visual to a visual. You're going to create unhealthy babies. So this is a leatherback, hypo, 100% het whiplet, 50% het trans, and then a possible het zero. And this boy is absolutely gorgeous.
I don't think that the colors of these guys really translate into this camera, but this is an amazing looking bearded dragon.
Very much.
Wow. So how long have you been working with bearded dragons?
So this will be coming into my second year. I started in 2019. Bearded dragons basically, I would say, saved my life. I went down the wrong path. I wound up doing drugs. And these guys actually helped me get out of a situation that I didn't think I would. It was 5-6 years of hardship, but you know what, it led me to this point. I'm working with these amazing animals and I can't complain. These guys will always have a special place in my heart. I've had them for 7-8 years in total. Very first one was my grandma, was originally from New York. My grandma had one named Rocky, so I had to name my very first one Rocky. So I was about, exactly. The bearded dragons got me back into the reptile industry and got me back into the passion. And I don't ever want to leave it.
Well guys, it's teardown time. That was a really awesome expo. You know, I really enjoy doing these homegrown expos right here in my hometown. You know, they're not the biggest expos in the world, but there's some really cool stuff that you can find at your local expo. But y'all want to see what my big purchase here at this expo was? Check this out. I got a big log. That's for my iguana Aries, because I don't know, don't rhino iguanas love big logs? I had to get something. I got a log. So guys, I just want to take a minute and thank each and every one of you for helping me get to the 100,000 subscriber milestone. Guys, I really appreciate you tuning into the videos, hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And there's going to be a lot more reptile adventures coming up. I am not going to quit this thing until this thing quits me. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And until the next reptile adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.